Hi, good morning, good evening, everyone. Today we will see, this is the fourth interview preparation session we are going through. We will see today how to build our resume. This is very much important for anyone. So these are the steps we have to follow whenever you want to get into Salesforce job. So every day we are attending live sessions, practicing assignments, and very important, we have to gain real-time knowledge. Swapna is explaining whenever it is required. She is explaining about real-time scenarios. And we are giving quizzes for your interview preparation. If you are doing it, your interview preparation go well, then we will start mock interviews mostly from next week after February 12th. Then this is the part where we need to focus on. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
So this is very important because by looking at resume, within 30 seconds, we will identify how much knowledge this person is having. It is very simple to identify because we get so many resumes every day. If you look at those resumes, even they have very good hands-on experience, even they have very good knowledge, we feel he is not fit for the job because they don't organize their resume well. Whatever you know, whatever you have knowledge, it will be showcased in your resume, not anywhere else. Whenever we are going for function or something else outside, how we will get ready? It is for one day, but this is our future. And we don't focus on this. We have to focus on this. So I am showing my resume now. How it is. So this is the first part. Everybody will have name. And here, this email ID. This is very important because we are using this email ID from so long time. Now you are trying jobs in Salesforce. You should have your email ID with your Salesforce keyword. Salesforce@gmail.com. It is very important to have. If you are already doing Trailhead or if you have certifications with other email ID, then that's okay. If you don't have any Trailhead or if you don't do any certifications, then use one email ID with your name and adding Salesforce keyword. Because whenever they are searching in Naukri or some other portals, they search with keyword Salesforce. If you have same keyword in your email ID, there are chances that we might appear in their searches. This is a SEO technique. Okay? This is the important point. And one more thing, now organizations are searching with our email ID and name in social media. Because that is the place where they can find our psychology and our behavior and our profession and our personal things also they can find. Be very cautious when you are in a professional environment while using social media accounts. Don't post something which are that content which is not good for others. Don't post that, because when they go to Google, for example, if you want to find about myself, you can type my name. You will find me. I am telling I am a software engineer. If you see me, I am doing so many things. For me, that's okay. You can find me in Facebook or LinkedIn or Insta. In so many places you can find me. So be cautious while posting. Even if they will search with our email ID. See, our previous data we can see. What we are doing. This is Google is telling about us. When we search with our email ID. So that's why if you are freshly starting Salesforce, if you don't have any certifications or something, use one new mail ID and create your Naukri, Monster, and LinkedIn profiles. You have to create these 3 profiles. If it required indeed, if you are in different country, whatever the job portals are there, find good job portals and create your profiles. This is the first part. Here we'll have our contact number. In the summary, we'll have just 2 to 3 lines just to understand about ourselves. Person who is reading your resume, first he will look at summary. In simple words, 15 plus years of experience in software development, including 5 plus years as Salesforce developers and 10 years in other technologies. So this will immediately tell us, oh, you have this much experience, this much in Salesforce. This is the relevant experience. This is the other experience. This is total experience. They need this. And which methodology you are using. In simple words. In the second summary about your strong points where you have worked. And you should be very perfect in that areas. Once they see this, then they want to understand which areas you are expertising, which areas you are experiencing. So administration, configuration, implementation, lightning, support experience with Salesforce platform. I have experience in scheduled batch Apex. Security, sharing rules, object, fields, record level. This should cover main points. And this point should be matched with your job, their job description. How you will do this? You have to go to LinkedIn or Naukri. Here, search for Salesforce. And you have to search for jobs. You can see date posted past week. See, there are 11,000 plus jobs. This is for all over world. So here, this is which view? Which view is this? In list views we have discussed. Which view is this? In how many formats we can display data in Salesforce in Lightning?
3 types.
So this is which view in the 3 types? What are the 3?
Campaign and table.
List two.
What Kanban?
Split view,
Yes.
Table format.
Yeah. This is which format is this?
split view. This is split view.
view.
Because here left side it is showing all the list and right side it is splitting data. Whenever you select, it will show data related to the detailed view it is. So go here. This is lead consultant developer for SFDC. Go here and check what they are asking. This is the job description. In this job description, first they will have about their company, then their responsibilities. What you have to do is take this. This is the task for you. Take this. Take some notepad or something. Copy here. So read it. What they are looking for. What responsibility they want. So this expertise in programming and developing solutions using features of platform. Individual contributors who needs very less assistance or guidance. Excellent command and LWC, Aura, Apex, triggers, batching, asynchronous programming. Excellent skills in HTML5, CSS, JavaScripts. Hands-on experience on data loader, middleware technologies. Object-oriented skills. Java is desirable advantage. Must have SQL, SOS, and this one communication skills. So these they are looking for. Check whether you have these skills or not. Then add this in your resume. Like this, you have to go to, you are going to apply for consultant or developer job. Don't go for technical architect jobs. Here, they are looking for QA. Support engineer. Salesforce solution consultant. These jobs are in Salesforce. This solution engineer is something different. You can see what they are asking. Senior technical consultant, Salesforce developer. See this. Take this. And copy here and read. What they are asking, 6+ years of hands-on experience developing in Salesforce platform, ability to debug performance issues, both client layer and Apex layer. We are, Swapna explained this or not? Debugging.
Yes.
Design capability which is compatible with both desktop and mobile devices, knowledge on different integration patterns. We will cover this. Asynchronous capabilities, product suite, including sales, service, community, marketing cloud. We explained service cloud, sales cloud, marketing cloud, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So system architecture and ability to craft scalable solutions, design patterns. She will explain these things. Integration tools. Like this, you read. And here responsibilities. Collaborate with client customers to define requirements, work and set and handle expectations. Familiar with source code, version management, code deployment standards. Target billable utilization, ability to understand project in a debug issue. So like this, you have to gather job descriptions of some job postings. With that, you can build this part. Right? You understood, right? How to build resume for this first part, summary part. Clear about the summary part? Till now, whatever we have covered in our session, write down your bullet points like this and start adding in your resume. Because when they take your resume, they come from this point. They start asking questions from your resume. Each and every point they will ask. People will not take resume that much serious. They just think it is just for formality. No. Whatever you kept in the resume, they come from this experience in administration. When they see this word, they will ask questions in administration. Configuration, they will ask. Implementation, whatever the word you wrote in your resume, they will ask questions from that. That's why resume is very important. Right now, whatever we have finished till now, for example, we have finished list views. Write down list views. Experience in creating custom list views. Next, expertise in debugging code. Highlight this. Anything else you have, just do like this. So it will become good summary for your resume. Next point, to shortlist our resume, it is very important to have certifications. So whatever certifications you have, you need to have at least one admin certification and one PD1 certification, so that it will easy that your resume gets shortlisted. Prepare for that. Then Salesforce technical expertise, programming languages, which programming languages you are perfect in, and web technologies, HTML, here Apex, Visual Force, Lightning, Aura, LWC, you know all these things. Web technology, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you know. Write down that. Queries, SOQL, SOSL. And what tools you are using, IDE. Which tools you are using right now? For this, what you are using to write programs?
Till now we are using developer.
Developer console itself.
You can write developer console, Salesforce developer console. Then when it comes to Visual Studio, you can write it. Whatever the Jira, you know, right? Swapna explained about Jira, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You can add those things. And for version management, Swapna will explain which tool you have to use. And what are the other tools? There are so many other tools. This some tools she will cover. So in admin profiles, formula fields, you can keep admin development, you can write down whatever expertise you have. This is about technical knowledge. They will ask technical questions. Here you have mentioned about your experience. Here you are covering your technical questions. Then you will write in which companies you have worked. with company name, working place with country and your designation, and from which date to which date you have worked. For current company, working with, and for previous company, worked with these companies from this date to this date as, and your academic details. What is your degree and which is the specialization year, and you have to write in full form, not like short forms, because they don't understand. Then your LinkedIn profile, your trailhead profile, sometimes Skype, they ask if you have Skype, because they take interview from Skype as Google Meet. This is the first part of your resume. In the second part, you will write about your projects. That we will discuss in the further sessions. Project 01. Till this point, you prepare. For now, this will be enough. So, do you have any questions on this? Usually when we get calls from either Naukri, Monster, or LinkedIn or Indeed. If you are getting call from LinkedIn means most of the time they will check your profile. You will have Salesforce experience, your profile is good. Almost if you get from LinkedIn, you will be selected. Then they will ask you, tell me about yourself. Then they will ask your total experience, 10 years. And relevant experience, how much experience you have in Salesforce, 3+. And what is your current CTC? What is your expected CTC? These 5 questions they will ask. This is you are getting from HR, recruiter. In the next process, they will tell you, we will shortlist your resume and get back to you. They will forward your resume to Salesforce team. Then they will check your resume. They will say okay or not. Based on your resume, whichever we have explained, they will check your resume. They will feel okay, this person will be suitable for us. Then they will schedule your interview. They will tell how many rounds of interview will be there for you. First round, second round,
L1.
and HR round, third round. In this first round, you will have technical. In the second, you will have project. In the technical, they will ask about project as well. They might ask you about coding, to write code. Based on their company interview panel decision, they will take. Here in the second round, there might be project manager will be coming to interview in the second round. People, those who are attended in this first round, who took interview, there will be panel will be, might be one person or more than one person. One or more than one. Sometimes 4 or 5 people will come for interview. But don't get scared because there will be very friendly environment. It is not like something they don't feel you are coming for interview, you want to command you. They don't do like this. They start with tell me about yourself. Why they ask tell me about yourself? They already have your resumes with them. Just to have to establish communication between you and them. Just for that only they will ask. And they will understand how you are summarizing your experience. How is your communication? They want to make you comfortable with them. They at the same time they want to understand about you. Then they will ask about in the resume. Explain your current projects. Explain your experience. Then they will come to technical questions. Then they will ask here project they might ask you, we will go for coding. So if your interviews goes for 40 to 45 minutes, that means you are almost selected. You will understand how it is going. You need to understand 70% of the answers you have to answer correctly. 70% of questions you have to answer correctly. They don't expect you 100%. You should give confidence that you will be able to work with their team and you execute their projects. Interview means you have to convince them. This is called, I call it as convincing skills. If we want something from our family members, how we will try to convince? Same psychology. We should be humble. We should not show our experience level to them with our way of communication. We have to be very humble because they respect you. We have to respect more than that. In this first round, when they finish, again, they will tell you after completing the interview, you can call back your recruiter. Or if you are from third party vendor, they will call you. They will ask about feedback. Once you tell, okay, I have done like this, they will call their company person, their manager, they will fill a sheet. Interview will blindly will not reject you. They will have one sheet with them, they fill everything. That is a questionnaire, it is a big task for them. To reject you or to select you, they need to fill that form because they are spending time for you. Based on that scoring, they will select you and move to second round. There, here they will project manager will ask you, they will test your psychology, whether you fit to their organization or not. They test your project execution skills, teamwork, communication. They have so many parameters here. They will check all these things. So here, if you go for 30+ minutes, then you are almost selected. Once these 2 rounds are finished, in the third round, HR will call you for negotiation. You have asked something and they talk about their budget, they will try to convince you. If you feel you are very good, you have done very well in the interview, even you can ask for more salary. If you have 2-3 offers in your hand, you can start asking them. This is the way it goes. So for some companies, they will do. For one company, I have seen, in one day they released the offer. They took all rounds in a single day. They started at afternoon 1 p.m. Night 11 p.m. they have released the offer because they have very urgent requirement. Some companies 1 week. Some companies take 2 to 3 months. Based on their policies and process. Archana, is it clear?
Yeah. My question is now you said a coding round, right? So
Yeah.
coding round, what type of coding question? Like, like you, since I'm a software developer, I always faced questions like data structure, algorithm.
Yeah, they will ask.
know,
They will
So
ask.
such questions will.
Apex triggers they will ask.
Okay, that's what. Okay.
And they will give one scenario. Like Swapna is giving homework, na?
Yes, yes, like that.
Same scenario they will give. They will ask you to implement. They will tell you to write one component.
Okay.
It can be anything.
And when you say about project, what exactly is a project? Which project you have worked on? Means what exactly it is?
So whatever project you have kept in your resume, that you tell, right, I have worked on this project for this client. You have to tell your responsibilities, what you have done. These are the responsibilities you will keep in your resume, right, for your project. They will ask about this. And they will do counter questions. If you tell, I have worked on this, okay, in this situation, how you handle it? Or else, what are the challenges you have faced while working on your project? What challenges you have faced while working on the project? Some difficult interview questions will be there. It is like something, it will check your psychology and it will check your experience level. So everything we will cover in the course, those are enough. No need to take any tension. So now you are working on some task. You might feel challenged about that. Whatever the requirements, homeworks we are giving. It is same real-time requirement only, that homework. You might face some difficulties. That difficulties you can tell.
Okay. And you said about project, you have to find project by yourself, right? So what is the mode to find a project? How do you, whom to approach? Where to search?
You can search in Google.
Or I'm implementing a application for a supermarket, or I'm implementing a application for Volkswagen or Audi. What is the project that I have implemented for which client? So project does not talk about the development project, admin projects, sales cloud, service cloud. It does not talk about those. It talks about what is the requirement that I have received it from the client. When I say requirement, it is very high level. So Volkswagen need an application, online application. They wanted to put an offer in next 3 months. Or supermarket is there. They wanted to come up with some application. So I need to build that application. So whatever that application or what I am building it for them, for client, where they can use it for the day-to-day access. So that talks about the project. And the second thing, what is the questions that is raised in the interview? There is no hard and strict rule. Every interview changes. Interview to interview changes. There is no strict that this interview will be asking only the Apex side, or this interview they will ask only the Lightning, or this interview they will ask a sales cloud, service cloud. We cannot say that because there is no hard and such rule. Nobody follows that. It's based on what they have, basically how the interview process is. First of all, why they will take a people? Because they have some project. They have a service cloud related project. Maybe there is an application that needs to be implemented using the service cloud. So what type of question they might ask? They might ask questions related to the service cloud, and they might ask related to the LWC because they wanted to implement all their components in the LWC. So that is their requirement. So based on the company's requirement, the interview will go on. So there is no such scenario that will I receive a trigger, or will I receive a test class scenarios, or will I receive a LWC? No, we cannot tell that.
Hello.
So we have to prepare everything, because even we don't know
Hello.
what type
I
of
can't hear you,
questions will come
Swapna.
up from the client, from the company. And few companies will ask top to bottom. There are few members, if a technical architect is taking an interview, the person will ask everything from the scratch. When I say from the scratch, admin level. From the admin level, each step-by-step functionality, he will be asking a questions till the LWC, because they will divide their time, 45 minutes time, they will divide it. First 10 minutes, I should be asking the admin. Next 10 minutes, I should be asking the development. Next 10 minutes, I should be asking the Aura and LWC. So that person will ask, I had gone through those situations where they will be asking from the basic level, like what is a role, what is a validation, what is object, what is a field, what is the difference between the Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, from that basic point to till the end of very high level discussion till the JavaScript. So there is no rules for the interview.
And if you apply for a developer job, okay, so the stress is more on the admin side or a development side, or it is equal? How the things?
Again, that's depending on how they are taking. When you are going for a development, definitely their focus is on the development. But they, at the same time, they wanted to see how your admin skills. Because if they are good, because we have a two type of a job roles. One is a support admin, another one is a development admin. When I say development admin, which is nothing but they want a development skills as well as the admin skills. When I say admin skills, lightning flows, workflows, validation, formula, they need this kind of a, so at least they should be handled, not in depth of the admin, but they should be able to handle these kind of scenarios.
And what do you mean by techno-functional consultant? Are we eligible to apply for those jobs or not?
Look at the job description, what they are asking it, techno-functional. If it is matches with your experience, then go for it.
Okay.
Any other questions?
So basically, so one small doubt in terms of experience. So for an example, regarding, I was asking in the previous company that I had a lot of experience, but I want to cut short it to half, and I want to do half experience to different other things. So, I mean, what I'm asking here is, there are companies where they might give you experience for 2 or 3 years as well. So, but we need more of Salesforce people in that company to give you any kind of a reference, or is it anything required in even Salesforce? Every company, when we join, they will ask references in the company that they have. So how generally does work?
Can you repeat that question again, please?
Sorry, what I'm asking you, ma'am, is for an example, if I need to show from my experience based on Salesforce. So there might be few people, they're working in companies where they might not have Salesforce as a tool there, or probably they might not have the CRM in the company. So they will be showing some other company name for experience or anything for 3 years or 2 years or whatever it is. But in terms of references, if I'm going for new company, they might ask references from the previous company. Do companies even ask for references for people who work in Salesforce?
Yeah. That is just for a formal, okay?
Okay.
So the thing, why they will ask a references is, do you know this person? how long are you working with this person?
Mm-mm.
And is this person is you both are working in the sales cloud, or it need not to be the other person need not to be in the Salesforce, but whoever the references you are giving it, just tell them that you might get a call because they just wanted to know that you have really worked in that previous company or not. It's a
Okay.
cross checking.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Most of the time they don't call. Jason, your question clear?
Yeah, I get that, sir, because usually the reason why I was asking you this is there might, for an example, if I say that I work for a company called Billion Infotech or anything like this of sort, but the email ID for a person which I'm going to give as a reference, they might have from a different company. Assume they are from Entrance or some other company.
No, that's fine. That is no
That's
problem.
fine, right?
Even we
That's
can
fine.
give personal email ID and phone numbers.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
They just
Fine.
ask you for reference whether he was your colleague or not. So now what they are doing is they are sending emails.
Mhm.
They will send email that you know him or not. Give feedback about him. Usually what happens when they get that kind of email or phone call, they will
Okay.
call back, right? We will give the number of the person, those who give feedback about us, right? Good feedback about us.
Yeah, you're right.
So they will send that to forward that message to us. And we have to write what we want to tell. Then they will forward that email to them. Usually like that it happens.
Okay.
Even if you give personal email ID or office email ID, you will tell, you will tell, yeah, I have worked with him during this time. He is
Okay.
good in managing this, something that you have to write for yourself and forward to them.
Okay, perfect. One more question, so just small. Sorry to ask you again. This is regarding the projects. So we might be doing two projects, is what ma'am.
Technology in so bank uses the different technology and different tools, everything. So based on the different technology, they will build the software. Same thing you can take it. So there is no difference. Basically, at end of the client, like project is the same, but how you are implementing, how you are explaining it, it's up to the developer. So you can take any project and you can convert that project into the Salesforce.
Okay, I get that.
But
Okay,
how to
get it.
convert it, how to apply that is needed discussion. You can give that if you have a real experience in some other technology, for example, if you have already worked on. So you can come up with that project. I'll discuss with you how to explain the project, how to implement. So we will have a 20 minutes or 30-minute discussion, which you have implemented the project with a different technology. I can show you how to implement using the Salesforce same project.
Okay. So projects mostly will be common on the common grounds, but just that based on whatever what we are saying, or probably whatever terms which you're using, you need to be a little more clear about that. So it is
Yes.
easy step by step. So we explain. So
Yes.
mostly all the service, sales cloud or whatever what you're referring to, all these projects will be all the similar basis only. Just that probably if they dig down and ask questions, we need to be just clear about how step by step process worked on that. So it will be easy for us to explain.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Any other questions? If you don't have, we will end the session. And you prepare your resumes and send it to samskarait@gmail.com. You have already that email ID. Do it step by step and have good command in your resume so that it will be easy for interview. The first step is resume building. Second step is attending interviews. Third step is doing job.
Madhu, once we send a resume to you, what is the next step? I mean, will you coordinate with us? Saying that
I will
it's not
speak.
proper or something?
I will speak to you once you send. Yeah, first I will highlight what needs to be changed. Highlight and send revert back to you in red mark. You will be updating it and sending back once by March 31st. We need to have our resume handy. So work on daily basis, like every add weekly once, something like that. So at end we will come to final conclusion. It should not be with pressure. We should not build resume. Step by step build it. Then confirm the resume. Then upload or forward. Anything else?
For now, nothing. So if we have any more doubts, we'll ask.
Yeah. And practice well. Try, if you don't to get time to fill quiz questions, read those quiz questions every day. Just read those quiz questions. You will understand where you are. You are getting idea of answer of that question means you are okay. Even if you don't know what is that question means, you need to do something. So try to read all quiz questions. We will try to write answers for each and every question and we will send it to you.
Sure, sir.
If you don't have anything, I will end session. Akash, Bharati, Jyoti,
From my side, nothing for now, Madhu.
Manjunath,
Yes, sir. My side, nothing, sir.
Rajkumar, Annapurna, Archana.
Nothing from my end, sir.
Anybody missing? Ram Gopal.
No, nothing. Nothing.
Nothing, sir.
I hope I got
Nothing.
all your names.
Yes,
Akash,
sir.
Nothing, sir. Nothing. Clear from my side.
okay. Prepare it well.
Okay.
Plan well. Okay then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
sir.